Well, hello, friends. I'm back. Went out there and played in the ice for a little bit, like a lunatic. I think I broke my back into pieces. It was fun. Kids had a good time. I'm bleeding. A little Super Nintendo. Love this game. Beautiful game. Music's great. Action's great. I have a snowboard for some reason, and we broke up the snowboard, and we sprayed the bottom with cooking spray. We took it out to the street. We were trying to snowboard down the street. We were sitting on it, pushing each other, and then we made friends that had a four-wheeler. Had them pull us through. And great fun. Great fun. Colder, and I'm fat and old. Being outside was not doing it for me anymore. You'd be surprised how many people have never heard of this game, seen this game, played this game. Such a good game. And I'm not good at it. Surprise! These roads out here in Dallas, Texas are still gross. Hard to drive. Hard to walk, really. A few moments ago, I had to go out there and yell at somebody, hauling buttons side by side up and down the streets. I'm officially that get out of my yard guy. But watching this loser speed on the street, almost smashing the back of my car, would have not been good for him. Look how pretty this is. Remember, this is Super Nintendo. So pretty. About I want to replay Super Metroid on Super Nintendo. I don't want to play replay Earthbound, but they just take so much time. I still want to go back and play Final Fantasy VII. This takes so much time that I don't really have, so I like to break it up into sections. Look at that! Look at the fire! I mean, come on, dude! Super Nintendo is killing it. as always, we can go to the optional menu. Pretty straightforward. So pretty, man. I remember playing this for the first time as a rental. This cartridge was super heavy for some reason. I do remember that. I remember this cartridge being heavy. Whole write up on this. I'm being so excited. Saving the money. Ready to get this thing right. I'm so excited. I was like, sure that'll come out on the Sega, which I don't have a Sega felt bad. I'm not good at it at all. like how high you can jump. And can't jump very high. That's kind of my thing too, is I forget what buttons are what. A lot of times, just because my brain I mean, nothing's wrong with my brain. Like, I wasn't, I don't belong in a home or anything, but, I just sidetracked very easily, and I forget what buttons and my fingers don't match up. And, yeah. So I'm not like saying I belong in a home, I have dementia or Alzheimer's or anything. Just playing, you know, and you kind of get discombobulated. And I play so many different things at the same time, where certain buttons and certain keys and certain movements don't have the same effect, obviously, right? his kiddos were well, I think he only had one of his kids at that point. Played this over there simply. This Legends all lit next to it. Heard of me. I will be your executioner. Taught me how to do so many different, just unique things. And I am fortunate. You know, you have those people in your life, man, those blessings of people in your life, whether you're religious or not. It's just, man, dude, total blessing to have that dude in my life. Especially as a child, you know, being super young and being moldable, you know. Being able to be molded and not in a weird way, man. Yeah, I feel it's unfortunate I have to say that, but gain great speed and the strength to break stone statues. I had a shed back in my house. Actual home. My growing up was strange, man. My mom was a good woman, but her hey, you no, he was, you know, not a good dude. My dad was not a good dude. And that's the thing, man. It's like it was just, it was. You come across people, man, in life, and you can either deal with them on a daily basis, or you can try to find a way to avoid them. He was just one of those guys I wanted to avoid, man. Just not a good dude, you know? He wasn't a good guy. So I took to people that I could learn things from, trades from, you know, trades, how to paint, how to do this, how to do that. And Randy was one of those guys I learned a lot from. And we learned early on, you know, from my older brother, Just living life, son. And living in this shed and sleeping in this shed. Still going to school. Still doing all these precedence for it. For the longest, I had buddies that lived there, and I stayed out there, and just it was a way not to interact with, things we didn't want to interact with. It was a way not to problems. We never had alcohol out there. We never had anything else out there. It was just a place to stay for people that didn't have such a great go with it. That Randy dude made us a doorbell for it, man. It took a little 9-volt battery, so sticking cold. A little PC speaker, a little buzzer speaker, little, push button. So he's one gave me an idea about how to, how to run a power cord out there. Just my timing is kind of off. But, the thing is, man, if it wasn't for, being called Uncle Randy, man, there were so many things I did what I'm getting at, man. Is if you can ever pick that up and help somebody out, man, be that blessing. You know what I mean? I don't have anything to do with Randy anymore. And it's not for anything that happened, but he just, his kind of marriage fell apart, man, and he's trying to take care of his own kids, and he doesn't need to raise us. He doesn't need to raise me. They moved away. So, that dude was one of those guys, man, that taught me so much. I remember I had a real patrol car. It was crappy real patrol car from Radio Shack. That somebody had given me. My buddy had got a new one for Christmas. A really nice one. That's great. Oh, I traded him some marble cards. Trading cards for it. Traded him like this wax. It was really cool. I remember the card. It was a Ghost Rider. Card. It was a little wax card. It was supposed to be like a special card. I mean, it's probably worth nothing, but it looks super cool. And a Spawn comic. What else? It was some random. It was cool to me. It was a cool Road Patrol card. It was like one of those those Porsche, like the Le Mans Porsches, you know. And Randy was like, yeah, we can put headlights and taillights on that thing. And he used these little bulbs that mounted this thing off the battery pack that it had. My little man had taillights and headlights. Super cool, man. I thought I was the coolest kid in the world. Real patrol car. And you can see it at night, man. You can see it going up and down the alley. Dang. You see this little road control car, hauling, pulling down the alley. It was a cool road control car, man. Like it was a Radio Shack road control car. But now it's probably considered vintage. It's probably like $500. Because it's vintage on everything, or retro, or collector, or rare. It sells for quadruple its worth. Radio Shack, which half of y'all probably don't even know what Radio Shack is. One of the things to do, man, I keep saying, I need to have somebody It also goes for just being a good person, dude, like, be good to people, man, because you never know what people are doing. And, heard it before, super cliche, like, right? Like, you never know what people are dealing with. Dude, that is the truest things in the world. You never know. Like, I had a rough go of it, growing up. And if somebody was, I had a couple friends, I didn't have a lot of friends, still have a lot of friends. I've got a handful of dudes that are still in my circle today. I love those guys to the end of the world back, you know what I mean? And they have my back, they always have. Even whenever I didn't see it sometimes. Dude, I just, some people would have been cooler, man, like, 'cause they didn't know what I was going through. Same thing with, some of the kids that stayed in that shed when we were kids, like, rough goes, man. Like, one of the kids we hung out with, his mom passed away, his dad turned into an alcoholic, and, he got a bad day, put hands on him, man, he hurt him bad all the time, Superman all the time, made fun of him, called him the poor kid. But I'm like, dude, y'all had no idea what that kid was going through. Like, called him the poor kid. He stayed in that shed for, man, when he was in middle school, he was probably 6th grade, I'm pretty much all of 6th grade. Because his dad didn't care what it was, His dad cared less what it was. Called him poor. And I'm like, dude, if you only, and it's not my place to tell anybody, like, hey, leave him alone. I did, and kids can be mean, man. He's no longer with us. I just feel like if you can do something good, do something good, man. Honestly. If you can do something good, do something good. Don't be a turd. Just do it. Can I use that? Okay. Go back in here and turn into that tough guy that can't float and just start punching this fool in the face. Yeah, man. I just things happen, you know. They get it. They've done hard things. I'm just saying. Why would I'm not saying you have to be nice to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, go out of your way. I'm not saying that with you talk you crazy, bully you, disrespect you. I'm not saying somebody, you know, says that you were just a butterfly. You know? I'm just saying you don't have to be encouraged 24/7. And this is coming from a guy that is usually encouraged 24/7. I'm hilarious. I'm probably one of the most unfunniest people you'll ever have. Like, I think I'm hilarious, and I'm really not. Dang it! Yeah, come on. Sorry, bud. Not fair. Let's select the stage. Let's go somewhere else and see if I can, you're missing out. It's such a fun game. Such a fun game. I guess maybe I'm not understanding. It's funny is I have people texting me from work like, "Hey, are we working tomorrow?" I'm like, "Buddy, I'm nobody for you to call. I'm nobody. I'm a guy with a bad haircut." Saw something like that I do, however, remember the amount of lag on this stuff. More stuff on the screen, the slower it ran. I remember that. all day today. Let's see, I'm a 5-year-old man, apparently. If I eat tomato sauce, it's game over. I don't know, call it poison. Those aren't yours.
Yes, they
No, they're not.
I got them from the teacher. You're
No,
my
you
birthday.
did not.
No,
You did not.
it has the exact same card. There should be more than one of those. Where I threw it away because I had too many and I need more of them. Let's see. I can guess one of the cards.
Okay, listen. I need y'all to understand this, right? So I have a stack of Pokemon cards in here, and my kid comes in here because he realized they're sitting in here, and he says, "Hey, can I have my Pokemon cards?" And he says, "Oh no, they've been sitting there. They're from Aunt Tina, right? These cards, I've had these cards sitting here for months."
Yes, we got them there for months. It was for my birthday, and Tina sent me all those Pokemon stuff.
You're so full of it. You're so full of it. You're so full of it. I think it's a cash grab by like all these influencers, everybody pushing everything. Smart. Let's slow down this real bub. Collectibles in them. Like, you know, the like action figures that are sealed, toys that are sealed, video games that are sealed. Just push it every now and then. I look at the Nintendo stuff now. Yeah, so that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars if you really have it. I sold I can try to put some of this stuff away. Hopefully it becomes worth something later on for them, right? They don't mess with it. They don't know what's in the tote. They don't know what's really in the the Nevos or whatever, I've got 3 sets of the one that was Metroid. Samus, sorry. It was the brain Samus. And it's, and I got them on clearance for like $5. Well, that set brand new is discontinued. Let's see what's going for right now. I check every once in a while, but then I'm like, man, I don't want to keep checking so just the brain by itself is going for so it's the Metroid and Samus Evo 2 pack. I think I paid $4 for it on clearance at Target. Still sealed, but packaging broke, $99. Great shape, 0 stickers, $168, $129. Those are all plus shipping. You see what I'm saying? Still like this. I'm hoping something like this later on carries its way. $125 at open. But in great shape. You know what I'm saying? So still looking at it. You just never know. Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a great Sunday. I feel like I'm preachy sometimes, guys, and that's not my goal, man. I don't talk to very many people, and I feel like this is a platform where I can actually get on here and, mouth and talk a little bit, share my opinions. So thank you. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hey, have a blessed Sunday. I hope your week is great. If you don't have to go out in this weather,